This is our third part of our series, 5 for 5, as we're kind of going through scary stories in the Bible. Um, the comments have been awesome so far. Everybody that sent me a sentence about what they think. I'm glad that y'all are diving into the Word a little bit more and a little bit trying to think on a deeper level. I'm glad you're taking the time to watch these 3 to 5 minute videos. Tonight we've already talked about Noah and the flood and the Passover, and tonight we're going to kind of be running into the Passover again. We're actually going to be talking about Jesus cleansing the temple. The verses John 2:13-22 is where we read it. And it says, "The Passover of the Jews was at hand, and Jesus went up to Jerusalem. In the temple he found those who were selling oxen and sheep and pigeons, and the money changers were sitting there." Okay, so this is God's house. This is God's temple, the place where God is supposed to be worshipped. It's where he dwells. It's purity. It's supposed to be where, people come to feel closest to God. And we have to remember that Jesus is the Son of God. Jesus is God on earth. Don't forget that. So as this place is supposed to be this temple, this higher power, this place where you're supposed to be kind of contacting with God from above, God walks in and is not pleased with what he sees. There comes a point in time where these people are sitting at the table making dealings with others. There's a spider on my floor. Hold on 1 second. Got him. Whew. That thing was huge. Oh, okay. All right. Back to serious moment. Whew. Man, it was like that big. Okay, it's dead. Man. Whew. Okay. God walks into the temple. Okay. And these people, these merchants, these traders, they're sitting there at the table, and picture them looking up and seeing Jesus. I don't know if they know who he is, but they come to find out. Jesus, the person that we usually picture as this person that's kind of floating around, healing people, saying, "Oh, bless everyone, do this, do this. Oh, but the kingdom of God is at hand." Jesus, the person that we read about in the Bible, is a lot different than that. Jesus, the Son of God, he makes a whip of cords and goes to each individual table, tossing things left and right. He grabs the money bags, and you can see the anger that's pouring down his face. You can see the sweat. And none of these people confront him. That's because how terrifying the Son of God is as he is cleansing this temple. Do you think he hit somebody with the cords? Absolutely. It was intimidating enough to where they didn't want to be anywhere around him. And as he was cleansing the temple and pushing everything out of the way, throwing money down and just anger pouring from him, he yells, "Take these things away. They do not make my Father's house a house of trade. They do not belong. Get these out of here. I don't want to see them." And they are absolutely terrified because the Son of God, God on earth, has walked in to their place that they have defiled, that they have not done what they're supposed to with, that they have not worshiped correctly, that they have not done rightly with what they're given. They've taken advantage of it and used it for their own gain, their own selfish desires. and Jesus sets them straight. Jesus, the all-powerful being, the person that can cleanse a temple with his bare hands and a look in his eye. That's a Jesus we don't hear about that often. But that's the Jesus of the Bible. Okay, I hope you enjoyed, especially with our spider incident. I hope you enjoyed the third part of our 5-part series. Continue watching it, and don't forget to send me your sentence. I love y'all very much. Good night.